Hey Aries, welcome to my channel, welcome to my space. This is going to be a reading in regards to your soul's journey in the year 2022, the underworld, the spirit realm, and how it telepathically communicates with us each and every day through dreams, astral projections, animals, numbers, words, things that we see throughout our day. Sometimes the spirit realm or spirit guides or God, whoever you believe in, will use a person to approach you and talk to you about something just for that moment, for you to learn something, not for you to connect with them necessarily. Sometimes the universe will send relationships your way, good or bad, to teach you a lesson, right? Sometimes lessons are hard, depending on how stubborn you are as well, right? Depends on how stubborn we can be. It will determine how hard the lesson can be as well, okay? So we're going to pull tarot first. I'm going to let the cards fall and choose themselves. I'll pull 5 cards and clarify those cards, and then we're going to get into the oracle messages for your advice moving forward this year. And the first card that falls, and the card at the bottom of the deck after I've pulled all your 5 cards, those will be the cards in regards to your overall primary energies that you will be faced with in the year 2022, okay? Sorry guys, there's like a fly in here. Sorry if you can hear buzzing. I have my windows open and the flies just invite themselves in. Sorry guys. Flies kind of get on my nerves. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump in. Aries, universe, source, archetypes, ancestors, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, earth spirits, earth guides. Please come to us to speak to the sign of Aries in regards to their spiritual journey this year of 2022. There's a lot of things going on in the world, Aries. No matter where you are in the world, if the universe causes you to come across this video, it's for good reason, right? No matter where you are in the world, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're going through, our souls still have to go through change so that they can in turn affect our physical being and our mundane lives, right? Hold on one second, guys. This fly is really starting to bug me and I need to shoo it outside. So give me 1 second, Aries. I'm so sorry, Aries. I had to shoo that fly away because it was just kind of distracting. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Okay. First card out and the card at the bottom of the deck will be your overall energies for the year of 2022 for you, Aries, okay? Universe source for Aries for their spiritual soul journey, their soul's journey in the year 2022. What do they need to improve on? What is coming their way, universe source for their soul's journey? Oh, there we go. You got you, Aries. Look at that. 2 of bows, 2 of wands, decision. Making a confident decision is much different than the 2 of swords, for sure. This person is not covering their eyes. They are not afraid to see the path before, the 2 paths before them. They're not afraid to make a choice. There's a choice before them. There's a crossroads, and they're just grabbing the bull by the horns, kind of, and they're ready to make a decision. Right? That's what that means. You're ready to make a decision. Bottom of the deck, you have the Fool card, which is interesting. So you're taking a leap of faith here, Aries, or you need to. Make the conscious choice, the confident decision. Be aware of the decision that you're making, right? I'm going to pull 5 cards for you from this deck. 5 cards for the sign of Aries. For the sign of Aries for the year 2022, for their soul's journey. And just remember that these messages, even though it is about your soul's journey, it definitely pertains to the mundane the physical realm, you know, your health, your money, your family, your friends, your romantic relationships or whatnot, your career, your education. There's always something to be improved in our lives, but it first starts with the work from the inside of ourselves, the parts of ourselves that we cannot see because they're attached to a different realm. It's a realm that we only really see in our sleep, right? We only see it when we're asleep or in our astral projections, right? Or when we die. And then we have the Four of Vessels. Wanted to flip out here. So the Four of Cups says boredom. So I get the sense, Aries, that you're kind of bored right now. Some of you guys are going to move. You're making some future plans this year. You've done a lot of work in your life, and I just think that you've kind of been in this place of boredom. You've been in this place of wanting something more in your life, okay? Wishing that, well, maybe not wishing. I feel like maybe in the past you were really bored. You just wanted so much more out of life. You felt that you were capable and deserved so much more out of life, right? That there's something going on in your life now that's really pushing you. You're really ready. Your season, in my opinion, for me personally, the year doesn't really begin for me until Aries season hits, right? For me. Because your energy is you're the first fire sign of the year, right? The first fire sign season that we experience, and it just kicks off this energy after winter time, right? It kicks off the first day of spring, right? First or second day of spring. You have the Page of Arrows here. This could be a baby. Some of you guys have a baby. It's a brand new life, and you're wanting to change your life and get on track for them. But others of you, again, you're just ready. You're ready, you're resilient, you're determined. No matter how big or small the task ahead of you, you're ready for it. You realize that you have things to do. Look at this cute little bird. Birds are busy. No matter how cold or hot it is, they have to go out and get food for their young, for their children. They have to go build their nest. They have to get even food for themselves, right? They have to protect themselves. A very, very small creature, but very resilient, very determined, they pay attention to things, right? They really pay attention to things, Aries. Now, I'm also getting for some of you, because it's interesting how that fly kind of just came in the beginning of your reading. There could be someone who's watching you. They have an eye on you. They're spying on you, Aries, right? Could be that. And they may not be spying on you now. They could be. But once you really jumpstart your life, there's somebody who's really going to have their eyes on you. They may have been kind of keeping an eye on you in your life, and then when you start building your life, they'll be like, oh, Aries is doing pretty good. I'm not really sure why they're looking at you, but that could just be for a couple of you, where someone could be spying on you, okay? For better or for worse. But we'll clarify these cards soon, okay? Let's pull 2 more cards here for Aries, Universe Source for Aries. 2 more cards for Aries for their soul's journey in the year 2022. But yeah, there's definitely some boredom here. You're tired of the same old. You may have tried doing a number of things, and you just felt like it just wasn't fulfilling enough, and so you're choosing to go a different route, a more challenging route, but you feel that it's going to take you in the right direction towards what you really want. Okay? May have taken a long time for you to get to that point too. But you're ready. I feel like you're ready this year. This year you're ready, especially if you have a baby. Okay? Whether it's a new baby, like it's your first child, or second, third, whatever, right? And then you have the King of Arrows. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius to be exact, but or to be when it comes to this card. But it could be a Libra or a Gemini, but it can also be any sign, to be honest. But you could have a father figure who's spying on you, or maybe they're just keeping an eye on you because they want to make sure that you're okay. They may not say that to you. I don't know why. Maybe they don't want to bother you, or maybe you don't have a good relationship with them. But they're keeping an eye on you. This is somebody who really, they may not speak how they feel. They may not say much to you, but they're watching you. You know, they see you. So you could definitely be dealing with an air sign, or you're dealing with some a male or a masculine energy, male or female, who has this energy of really just, you know, they kind of, they don't really keep things to themselves. They're not afraid to speak their truth, but they don't really necessarily speak how they feel about you or something else, right? This can also be a creator, your deity, your god, or a ancestor or spirit guide who's watching you. They're watching over you and making sure that they keep you out of trouble. Could be that as well. And they're also, if this is a spirit guide or your creator, this energy is really pushing you to make a more challenging decision, but it'll be a decision that will be worth your while. Okay? Most definitely. But you are ready for this, Aries. Yeah, okay. You guys are definitely moving. You're moving. Six of arrows, transition, or Six of Swords. So there's a lot of, there's a couple of, actually there's a lot of air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. So some of you guys definitely have air in your chart, or you're dealing with an air sign. But you're moving. Definitely moving someplace. Or you want to. But you've been waiting. You've been waiting. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a father figure. Definitely dealing with a father figure. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hawk, which is a Knight of Arrows. Definitely Gemini energy. And then at the bottom of that, more Gemini energy, which is the Lovers. Okay, so this can be a friend. This can be a family member. Okay, I don't necessarily see this as being like a romantic partner. It could be, but definitely, I'm wiping off my eyeliner. But anyway, this could definitely be someone that cares about you, but they're watching you for some reason. I also get the sense that maybe this person, though they love you, I feel like they might be waiting on you. This could be a mother or father. I feel like this is father energy for some of you, but maybe they're just waiting on something to happen for them to reach out to you if they haven't already. But this person is like waiting for you, or you're waiting on them this year. But I also get the sense that this person, they jump to conclusions too quickly. They might be all over the place. And they don't really pull, if they're a parent, they don't really, it's almost like they put everything on you. They don't really do their work or pull their end. Like if you're living with them, like they put everything on you. Like you're supposed to be in charge of things, especially if you might be like the more responsible child. Okay. Because it could have been when you were a child, when you were growing up, you were more determined to get things done or accomplish things in your life. You had places you wanted to go, and this person saw that. And if this is a parent, or it doesn't have to be a parent, but it can be, where they just felt like, oh, Aries, my little Aries, child or whatever, like they're growing up to be responsible. Maybe I'll just put everything on them for whatever reason, right? But I feel like there are those of you, if you're whether you're dealing with that or not, you may have your own child or you have your own children, and you don't want to fall into the same bullshit that your parents put you through, even if they were trying their best. Okay, I feel like it's still not a way of life that you want to live. You want to do your own thing. You want to be happy, and you want life to have challenges. You want life to be exhilarating. You want life to be fun, right? You want to travel. You want to do things, right? You don't want it to be boring, which makes sense. You're an Aries. You're a fire sign. Like, why would you want life to be boring? Right? You're ready to kick things off. You're ready to get things started. Others of you might be learning or going to school or picking up a new skill. Could be a hobby or some kind that's really keeping your mind sharp, keeping you focused, keeping you active, right? Sorry, guys. Which is good. It's really good. But you're moving towards something brand new, something better. Again, I do see that some of you guys are moving house, or you're moving out of state, or you're moving cities or something. You're moving out of country because you're done with doing the same old, being surrounded by the same environment, the same people, the same shit, right? You're done. You're done with that. Okay, let's see here. Let's clarify the Two of Wands here for you, Aries. The Two of Wands for Aries for their spiritual journey in the year 2022 for Aries. Why is clarify the Two of Wands? Why is the Two of Wands here? Got the Emperor. There's that Aries energy again. I'm telling you guys, like, that's you. Others of you, you're just turning away from a father figure or a job or a parental figure, like somebody who has a lot of masculine energy could be, but for some reason you want to leave it. You want to leave it behind. You're tired of it for some reason. You're bored of it. But if this is not a father energy, this is just you, Aries, like, because the Emperor represents Aries. Some of you guys are really starting to discipline yourselves in a way of life that you never have before. You're actually taking the lead and the initiative to better yourselves, to improve yourselves. I also get the sense maybe there are those of you who are going to start working out or doing yoga or you're eating better. It's going to be some type of form of discipline in your life because you want to live a long life, especially if you have children. You want to be there for your children for as long as you're able to, right? Let's go ahead and clarify the Four of Vessels or the Four of Cups here. This represents that boredom. Because I can definitely see you guys, Aries, just getting bored really easily. Like, you're like, I'm tired of this. I want to do something new. You need to keep the ball rolling, right? Which is why I feel like it's good for you this year to, like, keep your mind sharp, keep it active, right? Some of you guys should go hiking or bike riding. Yeah, wow, look at that. You got the Dreamer. That's the Fool, right? Clarifying the Four of Vessels, boredom. Like, you have a dream, you have a vision. While you're sitting there daydreaming and you're bored at home or at your job or whatever, you're sitting there dreaming, wishing that things can be better. Do something about it, Aries, if you haven't done so already. Because I feel that this year there's going to be some unexpected experiences and opportunities for you this year. Take them. Take them. Don't question them. Just take them. Okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the Page of Arrows here. Why is the Page of Swords here for Aries for their spiritual journey in the year 2022 for Aries? Page of Arrows. Page of Arrows, Universe Source. Why is the Page of Arrows here? So yeah, you guys have dreams. You guys have goals. Yeah. It's interesting. You guys got the Sun that wanted to pop out. I don't know if that's necessarily the card that wants to be chosen, but when you have the determination to go after what you want and you don't give up, like, there's some really beautiful things that's going to happen for you this year, Aries. You're going to be successful this year. But you need to have confidence that you have to have confidence in yourself this year. Just yourself. We're still clarifying the Page of Arrows because I still want to know about the Page of Arrows, Universe Source for Aries. Why is the Page of Arrows here? Why is the Page of Arrows here? Because I do get the sense that someone is looking at you. Someone is spying on you. Because when you start getting this success, like with the Sun card coming out, this person is like, oh dang, like Aries is doing really good. Like they're really doing good because you have the Three of Fire or the Three of Swords that wanted to come out. Bottom of the deck we have the Five of Water. I don't know if you can see that, but so there's something here. You're done with heartbreak. You're done with being bored. You're done with disappointment, right? You're still kind of you have a lot of anger or resentment built up inside of you. This could have something to do with a father figure, a mother, a family situation, a relationship, whatever, a job situation. But it's time to rise above that now, this year. Because you're still thinking about like, oh, things didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. It's not the time to think about that. You shouldn't be thinking like that. You need to think more positive. You need to have this sun energy, right? So if there is someone looking at you, it's because they see the change. They're going to see the change in you. So there could be somebody who really does see that you're hurting. Yeah, you got the 8 of Water and the Star card. No, that's not the Star card. Judgment, I'm sorry. 8 of Cups and Judgment. So that means the universe is saying it is now. When I see Judgment, it's like it's time to do it now. The universe is like, we're gonna evaluate everything that you've been doing and give you a review. We're gonna give you a review of everything you've been doing in the past year. So Aries, there is a deity or a person who is probably gonna really push you, okay? They're gonna push you to do the right thing, to push you to do what is best. They're gonna tell you, it could be a friend or a family member who's gonna tell you, get out of that relationship, or get away from that job, or stop hanging around with that friend, you know, or stop talking to that person. It could be a family member too, where, you know, a family member may tell you not to talk to another family member because they got issues, right? But this can also be about a relationship. Like when it comes to toxic relationships, romantic relationships, you need to walk away. You need to have the desire to move towards better things. Not just have the desire, but actually move with how you're feeling. Right? Let's clarify the King of Arrows here. Like, it's time to move on, Aries. It's time to move on. Let's see what the King of Swords is saying with this Aquarius energy or this air sign. Universe source for Aries. Why is the King of Arrows here? Ooh. Why is the King of Arrows here? I still feel this has father energy too for some of you. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, we have release and we have the 6 of Earth. So there's some type of relationship that you have. You have the 6 of Earth or the 6 of Pentacles. And I believe this is death. Okay. Yeah, this is a death card. Because you keep getting like move on. The desire to move on with the 8 of Cups. Time to move in a new direction with the renewal card. The end of a phase or situation. Time to move on with the death card. Like, you need to leave something behind, Aries. It's done, okay? This King of Arrows is the energy. There's somebody that you're going to talk to or you have been talking to. Could be a father figure, could be a parent, a grandparent, aunt or uncle, brother, sister, whoever. It could be somebody older than you, or this can just be a deity or a spirit guide or an ancestor who's telling you, leave this alone. You're not getting anything out of this. This is not helping you. This is not growing you. Leave it behind. And in your mind, Aries, you may feel like, you know, it's not so bad, but the universe doesn't care if it's so bad or not. It's just like, it's just not good. We're tired of seeing you run around in circles with this. What are you getting out of it? What have you done for me lately? As that song goes, like, if you're in a relationship where ain't shit being done for you, you don't need to be in that situation. And with this 6 of Swords here, like, this is definitely you moving forward. Like, you need to move. Some of you guys really need to move house. Like, you need to get out of your house. You need to get out of your area because you've been living there for a long time and ain't shit popping, ain't shit happening, right? Ain't shit happening for you or you know, your kids, whatever. Some of you guys need to change schools for your kids. You just need, or maybe you just need to move because your children, they're not enjoying life where you're at, right? Some of you guys need to go back to school. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to clarify the 6 of Arrows and we're going to get into your oracle messages, okay? Yeah, so you don't procrastinate, Aries. Please don't procrastinate on this one. The universe is telling you. Your season, Aries, like I said, it jump starts the year. That's springtime, right? Yeah, New Year's might be like in January, but you actually wake the world up with your spring energy, Aries, right? So what are you doing procrastinating? Your energy is springtime. Springtime, imagine if the world or if the earth was just like, you know, I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep for a little bit longer. Yeah, I know it's April, but like, sorry y'all ain't gonna see no flowers until maybe like July. Like we would things would be out of balance, you know what I mean? And I know there's places where it still snows well into March, into springtime, but you know what I mean? Like, your energy represents life, rebirth, being born again, right? So if you're still living an old life, it's not going to work for you. Yeah. Queen of Earth and the Five of Air. So the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So the Queen of Coins, or the Queen of Pentacles, like, when it comes to money and her dreams, she doesn't mess around. She manifests. She's a strong manifester of things that make her happy. Makes her happy, I'm sorry. Things that bring prosperity and abundance to her. And she shares that with others. Like, if you want to, Aries, if you want to share more of what you have with others, make sure that you're working to actually have more. Don't serve from an empty platter. You can't pour from an empty cup. You're just going to be giving people air. And if you've been in relationships where people are just giving you air, they're not pouring into your cup, they're not giving you abundance or love or nurturing energies that's going to improve you. If they're not giving you that, they're just giving you air. The universe doesn't just fill our cups just for us. It's for us to share with the world so we can grow other people, right? So if you're not getting anything from your relationships, how the hell are you going to give to anybody else, right? Build strong relationships with the right people. Leave relationships that are with the wrong people. I don't care, okay? And it says with the Five of Air here, with the Five of Swords, it says an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. I think Cancer also got this card too. So if you made like a mistake, just learn from it. Don't dwell on it. If you went in the wrong direction, the universe will show you. Just be like, okay, I learned my lesson. I shouldn't have did that. Let's start over and move in the other direction. Your soul will thank you for it. Your body will thank you for it. Okay. I feel like there are those of you who are also dealing with depression. You're not really getting up and doing anything in your life. You're just sitting there, just wallowing in self-pity. That is not what the universe wants for you, Aries. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It is not easier. It's way easier said than done, but you can do this. You can do this. You've got this. What are you waiting for, right? So let's go ahead and pull some oracle messages for you guys, okay? There's one of the oracle messages that I'm going to read to you, and then we'll be done with your reading. So let's go ahead and pull a symbol card. There's like some symbols. Let's see what cards come out for you in regards to these symbols, Aries. Let's see for Aries for their symbol. What is their symbol for their spiritual journey for the year 2022? For Aries, all signs of Aries for their symbol for the year their soul's journey in the year 2022, universe source. Soul's journey in the year 2022. Okay, so you guys got two that wanted to show itself. You got the star and you got the square. I feel like building this home life, like again, the square I feel like is like home, your four walls, right? What makes you feel like home? Safety in your home. You also have the star, which definitely represents keeping your eye on the prize, keeping your eye on your goals, following the star, following your dreams. So there's definitely a need to move to a different place here. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull from the Stone Wisdom Oracle deck and see what stone comes out for you, Aries, for your spiritual journey in the year 2022. Number source, please come before us to speak to Aries. What card do you want to choose for Aries for the year 2022? Ooh. I think it was, yeah. Oh, okay. You got Malachite and it says healing. That green energy, that prosperous healing energy. It says, I am a healing machine manifesting miracles. So Aries, you're supposed to be manifesting miracles this year. You're supposed to be a healing machine. You should be healing yourself from anything that's disappointed you, not sitting around feeling sorry for yourself. I know that that's hard. Don't be defined by your circumstances. Don't look at your circumstances and just sit there and look at the mess that's there. If there's a mess, right? That don't sit there and just wallow in self-pity and feel sad. Do something about it. What can you do right now? What can you do right now? Go for a walk, go for a jog, go hang out, or call that one person that's going to push you to do the right thing for yourself. Maybe you need to talk to that person that you don't want to talk to because they're telling you what you don't want to hear. Maybe you're going to start growing into like, okay, I need to listen to this person because they may have been right all along about something, right? What can you do right now that's going to push you in that direction to do better, right? Okay, we're going to pull one more card. One more card, Aries. One more card for your spiritual messages in the year 2022. And I'm going to read this card to you guys because, again, this is kind of a deck that I don't normally use. So I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the right messages. There we go. All right. You have the card of desire. Look at that beautiful lotus flower. Desire. Let's see. Okay, you got card 123 or 123. So that's a huge number to get. Things are happening for you, Aries. Okay. So it says passion is the nectar of the flower of life. Okay. Have passion. Dare to want it. If whatever you are currently doing will not help you attain it, then you must do something else. Like I said, Aries, what can you do right now, today, whenever you're watching this video, to kickstart your life, to kickstart your week, right? Or your day. If there are people in your circle that are trying to discourage you from what you desire, then find a new circle. If that is not possible, then refuse to discuss your desire while you work on attaining it. Your dreams are sacred. No one or nothing has the right to negate, defile, or molest them. So once again, Aries, if you're being told that what you're doing is stupid, or you have somebody in your ear who's telling you don't do this, don't do that, don't listen to them. You need to be listening to the people who are telling you to get out of those situations that are holding you back, right? All right, Aries. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Take care, Aries. Bye.